Hey, Shalom, Makim, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His truth and that's what teaching His truth, and much peace, love, and salutation to the elect, beginning with 144,000 all the way down to the large multitude that believes, who the Lord will deliver in these last days. To you all I say Shalom. I'm the brother Tazamah from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming back today with another lesson, and I pray this lesson will be edifying to the elect. And I want to do a lesson going in on this article here. I did a lesson last week going in on Operation Warp Speed 2.0, where we remember what happened back in 2020 when the whole when the whole Sticky Vicky happened, and they made it, particularly mandatory for particular jobs and things of that nature to receive the jump shot. All right, but now with Donald Trump in office, immediately, you clearly see that they're pushing forward with their one world order agenda a lot faster. All right, the scripture says that the devil will come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Excuse me. All right, and it's also written that that the Lord will make the time short. Unless, as a matter of fact, let's get that. It said, unless there will be no flesh that will be saved. Okay? This is Matthew 24, verse 24. All right? Let's take a look what it says in the NLT. I never read it in the NLT. It says, in fact, unless that time of calamity is shortened, not a single person will survive. Right? But it will be shortened for the sake of the Most High's chosen ones. You see that? So the Lord is He's shortening the times, and the time has definitely been shortened for sure. You can feel it. These years feel like months. Vladimir Lenin said, what did he say that there will be decades, or what did he say? Let me see if I can find it actually real quick, because this is actually what's happening right now. Vladimir Lenin quote on, I'll spell quote incorrectly, on how weeks feel like decades. Let's do it like that. All right, now this is from Vladimir Lenin, right? Which Vladimir Lenin used to be the pretty much one of the rulers in Russia. His body's actually pretty much embalmed to this day, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? But his body's embalmed to this day. But he said there are decades where nothing happens, and there are weeks where decades happen. All right, there are decades where nothing happens, and there are weeks where decades happen. And here it is. Donald Trump has been elected, or he's been, the president for just a week now. About to be not even a week. Monday will make it a week. And it's been more exciting, like Elder Ariala said, it's been more exciting in this past week, than the whole Biden administration, man. Because things are moving. Things are moving. Things are coming down the pipe. And clearly with this whole, $500 billion Stargate project to develop cancer, M to the R to the N to the A boosters, right? This is Esau pretty much showing forth his miracles, as the scripture says in Revelation, the 13th chapter. All right, in Revelation the 13th chapter, it says that he would deceive them by the means of those miracles which he does, that he will be able to do. Okay, let's actually get that real quick. This is Revelation 13, verse 11. All right, and it says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, that had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And this does represent America. Okay, this revival of this Roman, the revival of this Roman Empire, specifically Rome. This is talking about America, and that two horns like a lamb. All right, that spake as a dragon is going to, you have the Democrats, the Republicans, you had the plebeians and the patricians back then, and they talk as if, they have these ideas that are set forth to help you and to help further advance you. But really, you know, you're really voting for a leader that's really going to put you in a further hell. Okay, because it's still part of the same beast. You know, because with them talking about AI technology and you know, AI technology, and you know, we want to have this $500 billion program that's going to help AI governance. You know, we got to surpass China. You know, when you look at China, and the elders did a live show on this yesterday, Elder Yashawamba, Elder Ariala, and the Elder Rakwam. When you look at China, China's a completely surveillance, it's like a state of surveillance, man. You can't do anything out there, man. You speak out against the government, or you go over your social credit limit, whatever the case may be, you are cut off, man. And authorities will be at your door, you know. But DJ Trump and his cohorts, you know, are stating that they want to make it, they want to surpass China. That's why this whole push for AI is so great, and he has the emergency. He has pretty much like the Emergency Powers Act and authority to pretty much speed it up, as he said. That he doesn't have to go to Congress and things of that nature. He has the emergency powers to pretty much expedite this. You see? Because remember, the whole thing about Agenda 2020, or Agenda 2030, you know, they wanted to push that and scale that back to Agenda 25. You see, they really wanted to scale that back to Agenda 25 and make it to 2025, and we're in 2025. So, you know, we got a lot of things coming this year, all right, that is going to really change, and it's really going to change the game, man. You know, and man, I'm in awe at the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and that his word is faithful and true, like he said. Okay, his word is faithful and true, man. And he sent forth his men, the prophets, which we believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai are the men, you know, beginning with the apostles on down, that great millstone, man. Okay, the men that the Lord have set up to lead us and to guide us, man, and to lead us into truth through the spirit. Because these things are coming to pass. All the things that's been said are coming to pass, whether people believe it or not. All right, whether they like it or not. These other camps, they can't sit here and say that they haven't been warned. Okay? This is verse 12. All right, and it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, which that first beast is the Roman Empire. So America, all right, which is the whore that rides upon the beast, is exercising the power of the first beast. All right, it says, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast. You see, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay, and the ultimate form of worshiping the first beast, all right, is going to go down and lead to, all right, ultimately the MOTB. That's going to be the main form of worship of the first beast. All right, I'd rather say to worship the first beast, or the main form of worship, I'd rather say, is going to be taking the RFID microchip. Because when you take that MOTB, that's pretty much you making a covenant with the system, as Esau is going to be considered your God. You see, he's going to be considered your God. That you're going to have to go to him for the one of all things, as is written. You're going to have to go to your enemy for the one of all things. You know? Continuing on, it says, and so he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right? Go into his military might, you know, dropping bombs pretty much from his military might, things of that nature. The war of Kosovo, you know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki when it comes to the atomic bombs. And now you have the technology to, whereas, you know, these satellites and things of that nature have weapon capabilities, you know, but to shoot direct energy weapons and things of that nature, you know. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, right, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And the main word here is miracles. Okay. Damn, I think I missed my that's why I hate Dallas, man. I cannot stand Dallas, man. Let me do this. All All right, so like I just had to get my bearings straight where I was at because it was a traffic jam, so I had to make some detours. But that word miracles here is semion, okay? Semion, it says a sign, mark, token, that by which a person or thing is distinguished from, all right, it says that by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. Okay, so that's a miracle. Okay, that's a miracle. And it says a sign. Okay, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence. Like you have like like for example, you may have like a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse or the planetary alignments. You know, that recently happened. That was a miracle or a sign. Okay. All right. Let's go down here real quick. Just give me 1 second. It says miracles. It says by which men are deceived is ascribed also to false teachers, false prophets, and to demons. Now, remember what's that dude's name? What did Elon Musk say? He said that AI, pretty much with AI, they'll be summoning demons, man. Okay, he literally said that, and this is the guy that's ahead of Doge, which Doge is the acronym, which is short for Department of Government Efficiency, which really goes into when you break that word Doge down, it actually goes into the leader of the Republic of Venice, which Lord willing, I'm gonna do some more research on that. But that was like an oligarchy, you know. But let's see, Elon Musk, AI demon. Let's do it like that. All right, and this is right here. Okay, you can hear it for yourself.
And a warning from Tesla Motors CEO Elon Musk. It has nothing to do with cars. Instead, Musk warns about artificial intelligence, which he has called more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Musk spoke at a symposium at MIT.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
You heard that from the horse's mouth himself. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon? Didn't work out.
I take it there will be no HAL 9000 going up to Mars.
HAL 9000 would be easy. It's way more complex.
And when you break the word demon down, demon literally just means intelligence. You see? So with them summoning the demon of AI, with them summoning that demon or intelligence, that's how they're going to be able to track and trace and monitor you by wanting to be inside of you. It's a lot bigger than just you being able to go to 7-Eleven and buying a bag of chips with the RFID microchip. It's a lot bigger than that. It's putting you into this. It's putting you into this global system of complete governance and using artificial intelligence. Because the artificial intelligence is really like their angels on the left-hand side. It says the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, has angels, on the right-hand side. It's Esau's version of angels, but it's on the left-hand side. But really, it's the Lord controlling both sides at the end of the day. All right? And let's get the root word. It says to give a sign, to signify, or to indicate, or to make known. And it's clearly made known and is indicating where we're at right now in prophecy. It's clear that this is a revival of the Roman Empire. Okay, it's clear and evident that this is a revival of the Roman Empire. All right. I'm sorry, let me go back. So it says 13 or 14 and then verse 15. I already read let me finish up verse 14. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had a wound by the sword and did live. And that image of the beast is that revival of the Roman Empire. Okay? It's not just the image of Jesus Christ. The image of the beast is pretty much this way that we live in that's mimicking ancient Rome all over again. Okay? It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed or cut off. You see? And that's what we're going to get into. That's the time that we're coming into, is that if you don't worship this system, if you're not down with the system, you're going to be cut off. Either A, you're going to be killed, or you're just going to be separated from society. Now, it says Oracle CTO Larry Ellison announced plans to use AI to develop personalized IMNRA, I'm just going to say it like that, IMNRA, to treat cancer as part of President Trump's $500 billion Stargate project, right? Now, they're going to use AI to develop personalized mRNA to treat cancer, which now cancer's now the new thing, which I ain't gonna say new, but that's the thing, because really cancer is just like how they use cancer now in the research that they do for it. It's all really just a big money grab. At the end of the day, it is reversible, you know, depending, the kind of cancer that it is reversible, but they'll put all kinds of metals in the food and poison your food. They do all these things to the food, into the air, to the water, to make it to whereas now it's just a normal thing. People just pop up with just cancer now. Now they have the medicine, quote unquote, to be able to. Now they have the medicine and the technology in order to combat that. All right. Now let's listen to this real quick. This is a clip here. Let's listen.
One of the most exciting things we're working on, using the tools that Sam and Masa are providing, is a cancer vaccine. It's very interesting. It turns out, I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors.
Fair, he has 7 abominations in his heart. This nigga looking to kill you. So they'll speak fair. The scriptures tell you, all right, the scriptures tell you, never trust thine enemy, as iron rusted souls his wickedness. Okay, this is Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You see, this man is drawing swords out by the things that he's saying. You see, it sounds smooth, it sounds cool, it sounds like, oh man, the technology to be able to have a personalized, thing for me, and they could detect it with the AI, detecting it in my blood, and they could detect it within, and have a blankety blank setup 48 hours. Man, that's great. That's life changing. These things could save lives. You see? It's Psalm 53. Or is it Psalm 54? Let's see. Hold up. Or is it Psalm? Thought it was Psalm 53. Here it is. Psalm 52, verse 2. It says, thy tongue deviseth mischiefs. See, thy tongue, your speech, deviseth mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Let's read this in the NLT. It says, all day long you plot destruction. And that's Esau, man. He enlarges his desire as hell. He just plots and plans how he gonna kill your ass all day long. The scriptures tell you that he can't go to sleep unless he causes something to stumble. It says your tongue cuts like a sharp razor. You're an expert at telling lies. An expert at it, man. He's a forger of lies. He's the expert at it. When somebody's an expert, like that means that when you are an expert, that means that you are very, very proficient in what you do, like an expert marksman. That means that person is an expert at being completely precise in his shot. This man is an expert at telling lies, an expert at being a master deceiver, an expert in deception. You see? So let's go back.
Float around in your blood. It turns out, I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors.
Look at his face,
little
man.
Fragments of.
Look at this guy. This man has no intention in saving your life. This man has every intention in putting your ass to death, especially you niggas, man. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, man. You see? But you see Eve, Eve would see somebody like him, see somebody like this guy, and this man would be at the beach in the Bahamas, and he'll have a young-looking Eve, a so-called black woman with him. You know what I'm saying? A fake body, weave, tattoo, with this guy. This man has no intention of saving you. Zero intention. Yeah, this man has every intention in putting your ass in slavery, man. All this nigga's missing is just a red suit with a black tie.
Those tumors float around in your blood. So you can do early cancer detection. If you can do using AI, you can do early cancer detection with a blood test. And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person.
So you can do a blood test, right? You got little tumors floating around in your body, and you can do a blood test, and using AI with this blood test, you will be able to detect specifically what kind of cancer it is that's harmful for you. And let's listen more.
We can again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of just being a simple blood test. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence, you got
a gene sequence, editing your genes, getting the sequence of your gene, and everybody's DNA, your gene, right? Everybody's DNA is different. It's your genetic makeup. You know, your DNA, your individual DNA, listen to this video, could fill thousands and hundreds of thousands of libraries just with the information that's just within your DNA. It's your personal makeup. It's you. Esau wants to change that, man. He's telling you what he wants to do, and this is just the beginning of it. He wants to go deeper. He wants to go deeper into, you know, with the MOTB, man. So whereas, oh yeah, now without even having to do a blood test, you can detect. Your chip will be able to detect any kind of sickness, disease, viruses, you know, all these various different things. It could be detected early. You see?
Cancer tumor. You can then vaccinate the person.
It's gonna be the screenshot.
Design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine, you can make that robotically, again, using AI in about 48 hours.
So imagine that same genetic makeup can be made again using artificial intelligence, the demon, right, to make it in 48 hours. So remember Operation Warp Speed, these things that was made, right, came out some month. They talking about 48 hours now.
Early cancer detection, the development of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you, and have that vaccine available in 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
It's the promise of AI and the promise of the future. See? So this goes into the great deception that's been made. The great deceiving. And Trump has everybody in his office that's down with this, man. All his oligarchs and his technocrats that's down with this movement. You see, the experts in science. These are the people that's in office with him now. These medical experts and these experts in technology, the experts in AI technology, things in that nature, man. These are all the people that's rubbing shoulders with your beloved president that has no intention on crushing the deep state, and he's against the end world order, and he's against the WEF, Make America Great. It's all charades, man. He's an actor. This lines right up with 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, man. Let's actually end off with that, because I actually gotta get ready to go. I gotta go to camp here. This is on my spirit to do this lesson real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. All right, verse it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." And that wicked is talking about Esau being revealed. "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders." You see, he's coming in the energy. That word working in the Greek is energeo, right? Or energia, excuse me. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's energia. That's where you get the word energy from. Working, efficiency. The Department of Government Efficiency. Nice. Working efficiency. In the New Testament, used only of superhuman power, whether of the Most High or of the devil. You see, and these individuals do, consult, all right, with spiritual wickedness in high places, man. I just put it like that. They do consult with spiritual with demons on the left hand side that are giving them information and things of that nature for them to say certain things. Okay, it says according to the efficiency by which he is able to subject all things to himself. And how is Esau going to be able to subject all things unto himself? Using that MOTB. That word Satan in the Greek is Satanas, which that word Shaitan in the Hebrew just means adversary. Okay, so it says circumventing men by stratagems. All right, all these different strategies. Okay, the prince of evil spirits, the inveterate adversary of the Most High Yahweh and of Hamashiach. Esau is completely an inveterate, having a particular habit, activity, or interest that is long established and unlikely to change. The scripture says, can a leopard change his spots? Answer is no. All right, so Esau is not going to be able to change who he is, man. He's always going to be the devil, and he's going to always be the deceiver. That's what he was created to do. And you're not to trust what he says. Okay? You Israelites. It says, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. Power, signs, and lying wonders. Lying. That word is pseudos, like you have pseudoscience. A lie, conscience, and intentional falsehood. In a broad sense, whatever is not what it seems to be. You see, and that's exactly what he's telling you. What this devil's saying is not what it seems to be. Though he speaketh fair, beware of this man, because he got 7 abominations in his heart. A perverse, impious, deceitful precepts. You see, deceitful precepts, man. His pseudoscience, man. Okay? Exhibited for the treacherous purpose of deceiving men. He was set to deceive you. That's what he wants to do. That's his job. It's to deceive. Okay? So I just want to do a quick lesson on this. I pray it was edifying to the elect. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone. Until next time, Lord willing, I say shalom. Much peace, love, salutation to the elect. Shalom.